Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show live from where the fuck we at? We in the middle of the Caribbean,
Next to Cuba.
So we right outside of Havana, Cuba. How to pronounce it? Cuba.
That's it.
Cuba. Yeah, man. So we winding down the trip, man. We 4 days in. We all in one piece.
Almost in one piece.
Almost in one piece, man. So, man, tell me about the trip so far, man. We got the Health Connection in the building.
Man, just so you know, everything that look good for you or look good to you ain't good for you. That's what I want to say.
So, explain, man. So we got on the ship first day.
First day was cool. We got to hang out, get some time by the beach or by the pool, lay out in the sun, which was a nice overcast, so it was easy to go to sleep and get your nap out there.
Right.
Eat your butt off as soon as you get on. Eat your butt off every 3 hours. Eat your butt off in the wee hours of the night.
Yeah, like the food. If I had to rate the food, the hamburgers are one brew.
Oh yeah,
on the hamburgers, man. Everything else, I mean,
the breakfast is one.
Breakfast okay. Everything else is kind of like okay, I give it 3 brews. It's middle of the quarter. I mean, this is what you expect for mass feedings. You know what I mean?
It is enough of us to make a Tarzan movie on
it's enough. Hold on, man. When I tell you the Negroes are out, yo, it is. This is probably the most Negroes I've seen on the boat since the Santa Maria.
Years ago.
Since the Santa Maria. For sure. So, but yeah, man. So we out here, man. So the first stop was in Jamaica. Went out there, man, and had a good time, actually. And the ladies, fellas, the ladies on the boat, on the ship, is something special on both sides. You definitely got both sides of the aisle represented. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
All the way ugly.
For sure.
And ladies, again, just because they make it in your size don't mean wear it.
Don't mean you wear it, for sure. I love you can see through the buttons on the shirt. But yeah, so first stop we docked in Jamaica, man. So what's your first impressions of Jamaica, man, when we first got off the boat?
Man, Jamaica was actually pretty cool. There was a lot of hustle and bustle, but instantly I thought of just darkness everywhere.
Did you notice when we got off the ship, the cast on the side was like, welcome, welcome. He looked at us and was like, welcome home, brother.
Right.
Welcome home.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Well, all the pilgrims was welcome. The brothers were welcome home. Matter of fact, when me and Ken went through customs, they didn't even check us.
No, me neither. I was like, right on.
Right on. For the first time, I get a pass. Everybody else got stuck.
Everybody got checked.
They looked at me and you was like, go ahead, my brother. Keep moving. You good. You free to go.
Right.
What? I ain't getting profiled.
It was cool.
But yeah, man, my impression, like I said, the hustle bustle was real. I would have liked to see the good side of Jamaica. And what I mean by the good side, the side that's kind of affluent, got money, to see how they, because obviously we was in the country.
Right.
So it was a lot of poverty. Jokers ain't wearing no shoes.
It had good feet. I'm jealous.
It was like the Asians was doing their feet every morning.
Every morning. I'm like, man, what can I do to be down?
I mean, no long blades, no fungus under the toes.
Nothing.
Nah, I mean, their feet was on point. If y'all don't know, we actually in the cafeteria recording the show right now, man. So there's gonna be all kind of different sounds coming through from plates to people eating and chewing food, but we up here, man. We just want to put something together real quick, man, and let you know about our trip I had. So,
this brother got a suit on.
Yeah, it's about 90 degrees outside, for sure.
And velvet shoes.
What is that, velvet? All right, so you want to tell them about the mountain climbing, or you want?
Let me just explain something. Next time somebody, tries to do that peer pressure thing on you and say, "Oh, we should do this," turn it down. Say no. Just don't do it.
You have to admit, it was an experience, man.
Hell no. When you go on vacation, you shouldn't have to exercise against your will.
All right, for those who don't know, Mr. Health Connection himself don't like water. Don't get in water.
No.
Hate swimming.
No.
Can't swim.
Nope.
Petrified of water.
Yep.
So we did this waterfall hike
That was 2 miles high.
where you literally climb up a waterfall. So when you get in, you know, it's like probably like knee-deep water. You know, and you get the waterfall coming down the mountain or whatever. So once you start climbing the rocks, my man, connection legs won't work.
It would not move. It just was petrified with fear.
They would not allow him, his legs were not cooperating with the body to allow him to climb the mountain. And he was shaking and staggering. However, you know, through motivation and peer pressure,
Right.
he got him to function. So we climbed up this mountain.
Is that a bag on her back?
Like, I know, right? So through peer pressure and sheer will, the legs start cooperating. So we're making our way up the mountain. And
We don't even make it all the way up. Then they start doing all kind of other dumb stuff. Here, lay down, slide down the rocks, slide down the rocks.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe I can slide down the rocks if I sit straight up. No, entire head, mouth, nose engulfed with water, and then can't feel the bottom to even stand up, grabbing for dear life for somebody to pull me up and catch me.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't have to do that on vacation.
His face when he came up from that slide was priceless.
Woo.
It was priceless. But the slide for me was amazing. It's like you literally, it's like algae and it's like this little, it's like the mountain, they do it so much like the mountain has to have curved
Right, to your form of your body.
But like you literally slide down this little slide thing and it's made of rock. I thought it was gonna hurt, but actually it didn't. And you just slide down and then you go into like this water pool under the waterfall. I mean, it is cool for me. For Mr. Health Connection, he was petrified, terrified, any other five you can get. So then we move on from there, going up the mountain.
And everybody want to take pictures laying in the water.
Yeah.
No, I can't breathe. I'm not doing that.
So what you don't understand is these Jamaicans, again, we get on swim shoes.
And still can't even get traction.
They out there bare feet running, and they running up and down. Up and down this mountain because they got a video, they got to record it. So they going up and down the mountain. I mean, like, just like ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
Up and down, you know, taking pictures. And they try to motivate you by saying, all the way to the top. They don't want you to quit. So we going up this mountain. And then we come to this one point where they want you to do a trust fall.
Nope, didn't do that. I walked around the line for that. Wasn't doing that. However, I did get splashed in the mouth by a fellow brother on the trip. He just wants to fall in the water.
But he's a big guy. He's a man. He's a big guy.
Tidal wave, all in the magic shot.
Yeah, I got Mr. Sincere got a water facial for sure. So that was fun. So then we continue to climb. I mean, we climb this mountain. I mean, at this point, we probably, halfway home?
Halfway
to the top. So I wanted to go to the one side that had all the water coming down, but we never made it to that side.
Thank you, Jesus.
But it was beautiful. So then we went to the one point where you put your head in this little hole and the water like shoots over your face.
So you're laying into the waterfall.
Laying into the waterfall and you're getting dry and the water coming over the top of your head. It is the coolest thing. That water was like the coolest. It was like a nice cool. It wasn't bad water.
It wasn't, but it was because the air around us was so hot.
Yeah.
It actually felt good.
It felt good.
I can't lie about that.
Yeah, so that water felt good, whatever. So now all of a sudden we're approaching the top of the mountain.
Oh, we're almost done. You made it. You made it. That's what Jesus says to me.
I'm hyping him up. We made it to the top of the mountain. He started feeling confident, like, you know what, man? I'm here. So now there are steps. Now when you're on the mountain, like there's some more rocks you gotta kind of walk over, the water's going. And then there's like steps, you're at the end. We were literally 2 steps away.
From the end, the finish line.
2 steps.
As I'm trying to make my way to the steps, all of a sudden just lost my footing miraculously. Head and arm all in one just goes under the damn water.
So let me paint the picture. So when you walk up, before you get to the steps, there's another waterfall to the left. It's flowing down, like it's flowing back down river. I mean, down the waterfall. There's a hole, and Mr. Sincere, Casey says, slips, foot fall in the hole,
Head first into the part of the water that's about 4 foot deep. So head and arm is underneath the water. So I now understand, and I have appreciation for those emergency warnings on buckets when they show the little baby's feet in the air and their head and hands be in the water. That's what happened to me.
So basically what happened is his foot was trapped in the hole, like, because he couldn't get out, and half his body, his arm was down holding up, and half his face was
covered up by water, trying to stay calm.
So
as I hear somebody, oh, get the big man, get the big man. Then I see Cheesy coming over and it's like, oh, it's slippery right here. And I'm still looking like I'm drowning and you worrying about slipping?
But the thing is, I'm trying to help him. But at the same time, like, if I slip and fall, I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna grab it. It's no good for nobody. So I had to make sure I got proper footing.
Because we was going down the mountain.
We was going back down. Oh, for sure. We was going down. There was no stopping that water. So finally, me and the other guy grabbed him, pulled him up.
Woo. Are you all right? No, I'm not all right. I think my neck is broke.
Oh man, I mean that was only what, day 2.
Yes.
So that was day 2. So then that was part 1 of the adventure. The second part of the adventure is actually walking out to your bus without buying something.
Oh God, it was like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom going out of there. There was these paths and Jamaicans jumping out everywhere. Yeah, man, you want to buy this, man? No, you buy from me. You don't buy from nobody else.
Dude, they jump out. That's true. They literally every
crack and crevice. Here, hold this. Yeah, you hold, you buy.
Dude, he is not exaggerating. When he tell you that every turn you make through this maze,
and it's like, which way is out?
Which way is out? Like you got to go through it. You can't escape it. And they literally, through every phase, is buying. They want you to buy something. Don't care what it is, buy something. And then when you don't buy something, they make you feel guilty. Because
don't buy from the rich, buy from the poor man, working man.
Don't buy from the rich. Don't buy from the rich people who buy your ship. Buy the local working man. And you like, I'll be damned. Needless to say, we didn't buy nothing. We made it through.
Made it through.
Because we had an incident earlier. Because our tour guide has the hookup on everything. Like, if you ever come to Jamaica, man, look up Donovan. I'll give you his information. He's the man. I mean, $50 pretty much get you anything you want, including food.
Right.
And excursions. Like, dude is legit. Even if you want weed, can't get that for you. But don't buy from somebody else because it will be a problem. As we found out.
Who you got that from? Let me make a phone call.
He was not playing. Because somebody bought some for somebody else. He was like, point him out. My man got off the bus. Found dude, and we don't know what happened. Nor did we see dude again.
Right.
So I don't know. He might be the answer what's thinking. I don't know. So Donovan is that dude around here. To the point where when we was walking to the bus, people asked for rides. They want you to ride their buses or whatever. As soon as you say Donovan's name, they immediately turn around and walk away.
They know.
And it was odd, like he was like the boss or something, man. Like, young with Donovan. No problem, my brother. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble around here. So that was day 1. We get back to the ship. Needless to say, that night everybody had a nice nap.
Oh my God! I have to have a little bit of whiplash to go with it.
So, that was what, Wednesday night?
Yeah, that was Wednesday night.
So then Thursday come, we go to the Caymans, and that's when everybody kind of split up and did their own little thing. Like me personally, I ain't really like the Cayman Islands. I mean, from where we ported it, I mean,
it was too commercialized.
It was commercialized and it was expensive as hell.
Yeah.
I think their dollars, because it's a British colony, so the British money is worth more than American. I think it's like $1.25 to our dollar.
Anytime you get off a boat and you see a Breitling watch store, which starts off at $1,600, up to $25,000, you're in some of the wrong neighborhood.
You see Rolex and Pandora.
Yeah, I was like no.
All of that, you know what I'm saying? So like we went to Jimmy Buffett's, Margaritaville. We got wings, 2 drinks. It was $46.
We got lobster tail, and we got lobster and shrimp, coconut shrimp, and it was $50. And 1 beer, it was $50.
That make no damn sense.
No.
But rewind the tape and go to Jamaica. We paid $50, and we got jerk
everything.
We got jerk chicken. We got excursions. Because in Jamaica, is $1 American dollar is 100 of Jamaican dollars. So, tell your experience on the Cayman trip, man.
Now, granted, what we did, we went on a little excursion, and it was my fault because I have this fixation with wanting to swim with the great whites, sharks that is, and you put this scuba diving bubble on your head, like a diver's bell bubble on your head, and you get to go under the water. Well, unfortunately, I was the last person to get into the water. Thank God I did it that way. And being as that I'm a bit of a larger man, I have a problem fitting in the snug places. So the guide had difficulty putting the bell on my shoulders, so he forced it on, and as I'm trying to go under the water, under the ladder, I started immediately feeling severe pressure in my ears. So they can't hear me talking, so they're just asking me to sign to them, am I okay? Do I need to pop my ears? I'm holding hands on popping ears, throwing up gang signs, whatever I got to do. 10 seconds later, I'm up out the water. I was like, hell no, I got to get up out of here. So I come back up, and everybody's still down at the bottom waiting on me. And, I tell him what happened. So he says, let's try it differently. Just relax. And he gently sits the bell on my head. As I'm going down under the water, I get a little nervous because water is in this bell with me. Now I'm thinking, I thought no water was supposed to be in here. So I continue to go under the ladder. And just as I'm about to put my head under the water, the lady, I tell her, look, I'm so sorry for being a vagina, which being a vagina isn't bad because that's one of the strongest things on the planet. So she was like, I got you. So she held my hand all the way down, and she was counting off on her hands how many steps it was before I made it to the bottom. Finally, I hit the bottom, and as I realized, I almost started panicking again because I looked up and saw how far from the top to bottom I was. So I had to slow my breathing down because I was hyperventilating under this thing. And I'm screaming, this is some BS the whole time, and nobody could hear me in the abyss of blue water. So I see the rest of the group, and they're waiting for me. So thank God I was able to grab this guide rope to get to the group. And I'm just trying to get through the whole thing so it could be over. I didn't even give a damn about seeing no fish, about seeing nothing pretty, feeding the fish.
Was water clear?
The water was clear. It was kind of 3D high definition to see fish, and you couldn't really gauge how close they were to you because I'm trying to reach out and touch them. It's like almost like being inside an aquarium. It was that cool. So I actually want a saltwater tank now because of this. And I believe that might be the closest I get to swimming with the great white sharks that is.
So San
Francisco might be out of the cards for the guy because that water was warm, so that was amazing. But the overall experience of comfort, not being able to breathe properly, pressure in my ears, seeing how far from the surface I was, mind you, it was nothing in there to kill me. Yeah. I'm talking about going to San Francisco to swim with the damn great white shark, something to just eat my black ass alive. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Oh, and that water's freezing.
And the water's freezing, so I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, that water's freezing out west.
But I made it out, and, I tried to sit down for a little while. Everybody wanted to wait on me. I passed out for about an hour and a half, literally sitting in the chair, and couldn't function because my ears hurt so bad. My neck was hurting from the previous excursion of almost dying on the damn waterfall. Not to mention him forcing a helmet on my head. So, they woke me up and they bought me something to eat, and I got to finally drink a beer. And that kind of revitalized me and gave me enough energy to get back to the ship. And if you ever in the Cayman, you want to grab a bottle, it's called BBD, Big Black DIC, whatever. It's a bottle of Grand Cayman rum, so it's actually one of the best rated ones down here. So it's pretty good, ladies.
Yeah, and also, man, speaking of getting a lot of stuff, like down here, I didn't know that pure white Hennessy is only sold in Jamaica. You can't get it in the States. I didn't know that.
Right.
And obviously, Cuban cigars are the thing to get. But the key to getting a good Cuban, is get it in Jamaica. Because once you come to the Caymans, it's going to cost you. For example, I got Cubans for like $10 a stick. In the Caymans, it was 28. 28 plus. I have to buy converted over, so it would have been ridiculous to get a case of those. Also, my excursion, like, I don't do fish.
Right.
I don't do
things that are alive that could potentially injure you. When animals attack, is real.
When I'm a land-based creature. Don't get me wrong, I love water, but I'm not going to swim with them. So I got convinced to go do this little excursion. So I get in this little hole, this little coral reef hole. I'm looking around and I'm seeing like these little shells like glued to the wall. I'm like, man, what is this? Like, they look like insects almost. Then I look up and realize that those is crabs. And I'm talking about, I only saw like maybe 5 of them, but it was enough for me to realize, like, no, at any point it could be 100. So my extent of being in that water was probably 5 minutes, and I was done. So then we walk over to the other side where everybody's in the water, and they swimming with like these, I don't know what they are, but they're like maybe 5 feet. These fish were like 5 feet long, probably about 6 inches high.
That's big.
And yeah, and that's no exaggeration on the size, people. That's So people jumping in, having a good time, thinking to myself, no, those fish can eat me, and I can't touch the bottom.
No.
Nor can I move as fast as they can.
Nope. You can't run. You just done.
It should be a shirt. You can't run. You just done.
And keep in mind, in my little excursion, the lady that was down there with the little diving bell on, she wants to start doing extra stuff, like holding a tube and allowing water to slowly fill up over her face while she's under the water. Then she just lets it go and all the water shoots out and she can breathe again. Then she wants to take it off while she's under there. Yeah. Flipping around, dancing around like, yep, she finna die. This is what's going down. I don't want no parts of this.
Yeah, but she's showing off for y'all.
Showing off. I was like, that's how you get killed, right there.
Yeah, see, you got people want to swing with the stingray fish. I'm thinking to myself, like, didn't a crocodile
hunter die of a stingray?
From a stingray.
And this is in the wild too.
Yeah, so I'm not fooling with them in their home, man. Like, I just refuse. I'm cool. So at the Cayman Islands was a wrap for me. So I came back to the boat. I think I took like a 4-hour nap.
4 hour. I took like a 12-hour nap.
And then I woke up just in time for the game to come on. While I watched my Bears get their ass blew out.
Yes.
And that was pretty much the extent of my night, man. Like, this food spot was shut down pretty early. Like, the pizza is like probably like the worst. It's the longest line for the worst food.
Yes. Because it's just a piece of paper.
Dude, there's no sauce.
None.
Very little cheese and like 3 pepperoni. It's like buying a crackhead version of Little Caesars.
Right. And that's $5.
That's $5. But so today, like yesterday, it was funny. I ain't see Health Connection all day yesterday.
Comatose.
We
recovering, Tylenol.
Right, we was literally 2 ships passing the night. He's on one side of the boat, I was on the other side.
I could not function all night long, man, for nothing.
And fellas, you ever go on the boat with your ladies, that you literally can get lost.
Yeah.
Whole day, like you can go, because there's no communication, there's no text messaging.
Nothing.
There's nowhere to find you. So you literally
can't tell nobody where you're at either.
Yeah, you can literally get lost on the ship all day. So I think we make it back to Miami tomorrow. So we'll put this out when we get back to the land. Because I ain't paying for this motherfucking data.
No.
So, and Rappy, man, what's your overall take of the cruise, man?
Overall take of the cruise, man, is one brew. I definitely, and this is my second time in my life, but I definitely always recommend, if you're going to go with somebody that you're compatible with, somebody that you'll have a good time with, somebody that's not going to be a drag, argue with you, and give you that drama. You know, so leave that stuff back on shore. When you come on vacation, do just that. Vacation. Have a good time. Try things that you've never tried before, even if it's one and only time you do it, like the waterfall and like swimming underwater with the doggone breathing apparatus. No, I would never do that again. But it's been done, so it's off the bucket list.
Yeah. And for me, I wanted to give it the one brew as well. I thought it was great. I thought the Jamaica thing probably one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
The mountain climbing, that was cool. That was pretty cool. But I agree 100% what he said, man. Bring people you're compatible with, cool, can hang out with. Don't bring that drama your way. As long as you can have fun with.
Because a lot of drama can go down.
And you're in a confined space. I mean, basically you're in a prison that's moving.
Right.
Because you can't get off this thing. Like, you ain't going nowhere, for sure. So I guess we did about 25 minutes. That's all we need to do. Wrap it up. So for Case and Sil, I'm AGZ.
Definitely.
And we up out this
And as
piece.
always, giving a shout out to the 101, 1 out of 100. You know who you are?
I thought I was going to make it through the show. Peace.